Hi, today's April 4th, 2024. I just want to document I've been poisoned again by all fraudulent Michael Dale Foot. So I'm about to mix this music video together that I've created, which has a lot of exposure of all fraudulent Michael Dale Foot, right? And behind his spyware, he saw I was in a good mood. And so this Decepticon, as always, right, comes up behind me in the kitchen, right? Victor, we need to talk, right? Or he's about to die now. AKA Robert Fisher Jr. is about to die again, right? So he's planning on faking his own death again, and how his relatives gonna come kick me out, and I'm gonna be homeless again. All because I'm exposing him, and he's a coward. That's all fraudulent. Michael Dale Foot at 121 Cambridge Circle, Lafayette, Louisiana 70508. AKA Robert Fisher Jr. from Scottsdale, a.k.a. Michael Dale, a.k.a. Yaser Abdel. So I'm just giving everybody a heads up that he's planning on, doing the same thing he did as, like a.k.a. Robert Caldwell and the FBI, a.k.a. Robert Fisher said, until we have to assume so, till we know otherwise. Okay? This dude is a liar. He fakes his own death all the time to run. Anyway, as soon as I'm done mixing this song, that he's trying to destroy my day. I was finally in a good mood. He's had me sick all week. The first day I'm in a good mood, we need to talk, he says. I got bad news. I'm afraid so. He says he's not going to make it. How his relatives going to come kick me out. His relatives that he has sex with, that are men that have already left and ran after tormenting me for 10 years. And they're just waiting for this faggot to catch up with them. They con artists. Anyway, keep me in your prayers, and I'm not going to worry about it because it's all in God's hands. The Bible clearly says he's going to be murdered. So we know he's not going to die from AIDS that he has or any kind of health problems that he's lying about. Although he does have a bad heart condition, and it is getting worse. Yeah, so right this morning, Friday, April 5th, right before I was about to do my mix, and you could see behind his spyware, it came up to me in the kitchen. He got bad news for me. I mean, look at the timing. And as soon as Alice and them, a.k.a. Lois Reese, the grandmother killer, ran out of here, right? After 10 years of torment, right? He took all the pictures down off his wall, started packing all his stuff up. And so after it's stolen my inheritance, stolen almost 40 years of my life, killed my grandparents, killed anybody that was my support system, right? And after all the hard work I've been doing for God, right? He keeps telling me that, God don't care about you, he says, right? He hands me razor blades and tells me not to go kill myself now. And this is how he acts whenever he's losing. Yeah, Slim Anus promised what 8 trucks and $1 million. Instead has poison, slander, and razor blades. This money from the government stuff, faking different things, and it rides around with a handicap sticker on. Dude, he had me come whenever I was after I graduated high school, he had me come shave his head, right? And said he had a lung taken out. And he lied. And had me write a letter to make him look good to somebody, right? Because he knows I'm a good writer, right? And he's all, talking. He said, that's a raspy vocal cord, right? A floppy airway, right? And so I called him that night, and he even shed a fake tear in the mirror, right? And watched The Secret with me, right? And I called him that night to ask him if he was okay, and his voice went right back to normal again. And I said, Mike, your voice, it sounds normal again. And then he goes right back into, after I brought it to his attention, goes right back into the raspy sounding voice again. I mean, it was obvious he was lying about it, right? So then I found paperwork about when he's supposed to have his lung taken out, and it was a completely, way different date than what it told me. He was completely lying about it. Right? And then he told me after watching The Secret that God put us here to help each other out, right? And then after he finally got me isolated here and told me I was to be isolated because of my life's actions, after I had nowhere else to go, he called me the N-word my second day here and has treated me like trash. Yeah, so I found this activated charcoal online, right? And so I ordered some, right? Well, the day I ordered it, he had bad news, right? He didn't think he was going to make it. Right? He'd been poisoning me for 10 years straight, right? And so last night because I was supposed to be expecting it in the mail soon, right? And so last night I got on the internet, right? And I read the description about it, right? And it was saying that it blocked 80% of contaminations, right? And when it saw me this morning, right, after spying on me, seeing what I was reading on my tablet, right? Matter of fact, as I was making this mix, it said, why don't you get on the internet and see if I'm a child molester or not, right? Letting me know it's still spying on me, right? What I've asked it not to do every day I've been here is to stop poisoning me and spying on me, right? And I got all the evidence on this. Home videos of him admitting he's poisoning me. That if I don't like it, I can leave all this stuff, right? So he says to me today, oh, he's gonna ghost me all day, right? Then I'm supposed to be related to him, right? But that's not my family. That's a family of Satan, right? But he says to me, okay, keywords now. He says, oh, he just found out. It's always something new, right? He's going to have bypass heart surgery. 80% of his heart is blocked up, bro. Right, like what I said, like 80% of the contaminations will be blocked, right? So it let me know it's spying on me by lying and saying 80% of his is blocked up to his heart, right? And he's done this to me every day for 10 years. Lets me know it's spying on me by mocking me and threatening me. Every day it sees me. It's the first thing it does.